And let me also greet the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahama the Vice President of Ghana, and inshallah, the President of Ghana come 2025. I also want to use this opportunity to greet my mom and CEO for the Deputy CEO of NHIS, Dr. Mrs. Yapoku Abedi. She has lost her brother, Koda, who is a musician, and I want to use this opportunity to wish him my condolences. At these trying times, may God be her comforter.
That is in order.
Bro, you see, education. President Mahama is talking about reforming Ghana's education. And when you hear a person who was given the opportunity to be the president and yet see the way Ghana's education was, I don't know the word to use to qualify President Mahama presidency when he was the president. Look at how our education sector was. Teachers teaching, you couldn't pay them. Nurses and teachers stealing at the allowance, you abolish them. People who were passing from BEC but were not able to go to secondary school, President Mahama couldn't find any means of helping these children to be in school. Yet this is the person who is telling us that when he is giving the nod again, he is going to reform Ghana's education. President Mahama thinks we as Ghanaians are short memory or what? I know President Mahama believes some Ghanaians have short memory. The reason he has gotten this confidence to come again. And I no wonder the NDC people are following same, because they have short memory. But there is a saying in Akan language that okay, careful I refine him. Okay, careful I refine him. And on this basis, I want to build my argument on. You see, I want to commend President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia for the good work they have done for the good people of this country, especially in our education sector. Look at the numerous reforms these people have brought in our education sector. From basic education, changing the curriculum, trying to give us modern infrastructure that meets the fourth industrial revolution education. Look at the education, our secondary education, changing, building STEM schools to train our children to meet this fourth industrial revolution that we have, the AI, the artificial intelligence thing that is coming into the world. So when I hear President Mahama talking about reform, I don't get it. I don't know where he's going to reform. Because this is the man who told us he has built schools that no government has built before. But when a different government comes to place and implement free education, look at the chaos we saw in our education sector. So I was asking myself, where were the schools? If indeed President Mahama claimed to have built these schools, what should be the problem if another government comes and says, I'm doing free education?
You know, they've prioritized building of day schools.
He said
they prioritize building day schools and a few of revamping of the secondary boarding facility.
I don't have problem.
So if you're talking about that, then what your priority should have also done is that you make usage of the existing day schools.
So are you trying to tell me? No, I'm coming. Are you trying to tell me, apart from President Mahama claiming to building of day schools, they didn't do anything about the existing schools that we have, which were boarding schools?
That they did boarding facilities. They upgraded some.
So how come
the prioritization was more on, but it's novel.
Day schools, yes.
Do community day schools.
It's true.
So that it can enhance the education.
Yeah, but who in this, let me say, use the word right senses will want to do something day for schools, the day schools for day students and go and build it, maybe 100 kilometers, 7 100 kilometers away from the city.
That is not factual.
Oh.
Build the Mamplubi days. It's in the city.
But how many? No. Yes. You are talking of what you are saying.
Let's be factual.
Mamplubi is one. Give me another.
Mamplubi is one. I'm talking about places I've been.
Yes, and I'm also telling you about places. You see, all these schools that he was building, majority of them were in the forest.
Okay.
Majority, and in this country and in this world, we all do things based on majority.
So the one in your community was in the forest.
My community didn't have one.
You didn't get to this.
Yes,
okay.
They didn't get one.
So which forest did you see the school?
You said
which forest have you seen?
Oh, when you go to Kumasi, for instance, a lot of schools were built.
Which part of
and even Volta region.
Which part of the Volta region?
Oh, which part of Volta region? I think maybe, unless I recall for you, but
go ahead.
You know, some of these schools were built in the bushes, which today Nana Danko of Kofuado has built boarding facilities, so it can host. But I just want to say that how come a government introduced free education and all of a sudden there is chaos in our education sector? Students can't get places to learn, they can't get places to speak. Meanwhile, the government that handed over to the Akufo-Addo government told us he has built schools that the government has built. So my question is, so where were these schools? That all of a sudden Nana bring free education, then it become chaos and everybody is saying, no, Nana should have waited. Ghana is now.
The argument is that what Mama touted to have built were not in existence. They are not essential.
But if they were in existence,
is that the claim?
No, I'm saying if they were in existence, why this chaos? Because
so the fears just started in a chaotic state as a result of the non-existence of the schools Mama claim is built.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if they were, why would the government just introduce a policy and all of a sudden everybody is trying to find something wrong with the free education? People going to schools showing us students getting no place to sit or no place to even learn, no place to even sleep. So we are asking ourselves, so where were the schools? But today, the case is no more. And don't forget, free education was brought to come and solve only particular thing, people who couldn't pay. Feeding, sleeping is like the Bible telling us, seek ye the kingdom first and all things will be added. So the free education main goal is to come and put children in school. That is, so if President Mahama is talking about reforming education, what is he going to reform?
But don't think it's high time from 2017 to date. Don't think it's high time we reform the policy.
I don't know. You are saying because the policy in session.
I'm not a policy maker.
I'm a policy maker, so but the policy. No, listen.
Need reviews.
Oh, but as the policy is going on,
periodically,
yes, the reviews are happening. Because, for instance, it started with there were no schools for the children.
So
then double track came. Then the government started building infrastructures in existing schools, and even where there was no schools, trying to build new schools for them. Then it came about food. Today, these things are no more. So I don't get it when President Mahama talks about all what he wants to do is come and abolish this free education.
Well, you think there's nothing to be reformed about food?
Unless you tell me, because even he that is talking about reform doesn't know what he's coming to reform. He hasn't given you and I a gist, because I'm telling you the free education as it is coming to solve one thing: children. And you know, from 2009 to 2016 under John Mahama, children that were able to pass BCE, that got replacement in schools that couldn't go, if you accumulate all of them, we're nearing almost 1 million Ghanaians.
You're talking about accumulated.
From 2009 to 2016.
Which research? No, which research? Which research?
He's asking me, so
from 2016.
No, from 2009.
It's a falsehood. I'm telling you.
Children that completed BC.
What are you saying?
From 2009 to 2016, that they were placed, they got the school. I'm not talking about people who didn't go to school that their mothers have to. These people have passed. They were placed. but they couldn't go because of money.
If you accumulate to replace them.
No, like they couldn't go. So
allowing this thing to pass without any.
But if you accumulate, but this thing you can just find it.
No, it's not like
you can just find it from.
It should be
from GES website. Even GES can give you. So I don't get it. Why?
I'm coming. So GES, out of which of GES's data? Is it the SHS placement data? GES, in which year was this survey conducted?
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you that every year, from 2009 to 2016, the school children that passed BEC, those that were placed, those that goes and those that don't go. Do you know GES have all these?
We have
yes, and I'm telling you that from 2009 to 2016 under NDC, children that passed but couldn't
from
go.
a survey that you've chanced on GES.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. It is GES can provide these things.
No, listen, he's saying
from 2009. But I'm giving you website.
No, can. Listen to him.
Can work.
Hold on. It's not concern. What he's saying is a lie. It's a lie, and he's telling you GES. What that is about 1 million 209. GES can't give you. He hasn't got any so he has to provide.
Hold on. I have to do fast check right now.
Okay, fine.
That's
right. Don't continue and do your fast check.
Production. They're saying that
I like that.
From 2009 to 2016, students that were placed and could not attend school as a result of financial difficulties were close to 1 million. That is what Marvin is saying.
Yeah.
So let's
let them check from you. These children couldn't go to school, and President Mahama couldn't do anything about it. These children's lives got who knows. Yet my brother is sitting here telling us free education has brought pregnancy. Oh,
I didn't say.
Just because he said somebody goes to school 1 month or 3 months, he comes to stay home 3 months. But if you are to talk about people who got pregnant or who gets pregnant, must these people be free education children? So if a girl child vacates from school and even is to spend 1 month in the house, if that person wants to get pregnant, wouldn't she get pregnant?
Even if she's spending 3 days, she can get
Jesus Christ. Even when school is in session and the person wants to get pregnant, can't the person get pregnant?
That's
but you see, people who don't want Ghanaians to be educated.
Oh, come on.
Who give you this reason?
Oh, come on.
President Mahama said same.
Pedestrian talk.
Look, you are doing pedestrian because you are doing pedestrian talk. Because if you believe in education, you not come and sit here and tell us a child going to school, vacating, being in the house for 3 months is getting pregnant just because of free education. What kind of pedestrian talk? And no wonder. Because John Mahama is saying same, their chairman, as educated, is saying same. These people don't want Ghanaians to be educated though. Because they know in the absence of education, that is where they get their votes. Oh. So Nanadu educating Ghanaians doesn't put them in the right path.
Oh, come on.
The reason this free education thing they have done since Nanadu implemented free education, they have done everything to create the impression as if the free education is a monster. Because if not so, I don't get it.
But why are you creating the impression that the NDC is anti-education?
But you and I know.
I don't know anything.
You and I know that. First of all, when Nanado brought this policy, they did over.
Nanado did over this policy. The policy is already enshrined in the constitution.
Brother, can I speak?
Don't throw that.
That's why people is in your fault. Write it down.
Wait, I'm coming. Even if it's enshrined in the constitution,
that's right.
But who brought the enforcement?
The enforcement was John Dramani Mahama.
John Dramani Mahama said free SHS is not possible.
Listen.
You have been in this country, you've seen the campaigns.
So please.
We're talking about
my time because I don't know the time you are giving me. Yes, I know, but I need to get timing.
Free SHS is not possible. You can only start in a progressive way.
So who started free progressive? Who started progressive free?
Progressive free SHS.
Is it a free SHS?
And they say that they said Obama brought progressive.
Where? I know I'm coming. So can you show me a Ghanaian child that went to free education under John Mahama?
I didn't say free education. Progressive.
What is progressive free? Because I don't get it.
They are doing it progressively. I think it got to a point where
we went to under John Mahama that didn't pay school fees. I want to see that person.
Okay.
If not scholarship, what else?
So they were progressive free education.
So show me, because I didn't know. I don't know under John Mahama from 2013. No, you see. Listen. John Mahama was absorbing 31 cedis.
Okay.
Out of the 400, almost 1,000 or so fees that if indeed you are teaching at the university, secondary school, then I think you know. What John Mahama did was that the day students that were coming to school, their fees that they were paying, he said the tuition or so, which was 31.
Yeah, he took something out. Yeah,
no, the 31 cedis. So if you are paying, no, I'm saying
that is not progressive.
What is progressive? if I have a child that I'm spending 1,000 Ghana on his fees as day student, and the president taking 31 cedis out of the 1,000, and the president come to sit on TV to tell me he's giving me our margin free, I will show that president.
Okay, it's progressive.
What's progressive? Let's so let them go on.
Wrap up.
The interjection.
Doesn't matter.
So you let me say that.
Let me just 2 minutes. Wrap up.
All what I just want to say is that President Mahama has no vision for us in our education.
You haven't gotten any data on what you said.
They lie.
Wait. It says data provide.
I will provide. They will not provide. You're lying.